Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an exciting episode of the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty, where we are talking Pittsburgh Steeler football. That's right. We do it on Wednesday nights. It was a little later this evening because I had some stuff to do in my personal life. I'm so sorry, but I'm still getting it out there. I'm still going to be talking Pittsburgh Steeler football. It's just an hour later, and things do happen in people's lives. That's just the way it is. I wanted to get some stuff done before I got on tonight. I'm very excited. I have a lot of Steeler news that I have got down. Actually, some Steeler news that I just found out about approximately a couple hours ago. So let me get to the social media, and I'm trying to get on Facebook Live to actually get everybody in tuned. I want a big shout out to the guys on the Mega Mania cast last night where we gave our review of the WWE Backlash picks. Thank you guys so much. We have a great variety of guests on that panel. And I appreciate all those guys taking the time to actually coming on. And we like doing it. It's entertaining for all of us. It's starting to do a lot. I'm starting to do a lot more pro wrestling. But now this is the Steelers show where we talk Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll also get a lot of shout outs and a lot of sponsors that I like to thank. And first and foremost, Alley Cat Beverage in Clymer, Pennsylvania. Get your beer, get your cases. They'll deliver. Just call them up, Clymer, Pennsylvania. And also, if everybody knows, it's an iconic place in Indiana County to get your little square pizza and get a Wapaho and go to Bob's Pizza and tell them Bubba sent you. So hey, you can't beat a piece of Bob's Pizza. So I'm just waiting. Okay, here we go. I'm good. Benjamin, thank you for tuning in from Butler, Pennsylvania. Big, huge fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Great fan of the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty show, and a big Steeler fan. So let's go with this exciting news that I want to cap off starting right now, guys. The Steelers, with a surprising release, released veteran cornerback Arthur Millette. He played for the Steelers in 33 games over the past 2 seasons. Now, last year's 2022 campaign, he had 59 tackles, 1 interception, 2 sacks, and 2 quarterback hits. Now, the negative part that I'm going to say right now is he struggled in coverage. He allowed 105.5 passing rating when he was targeted in coverage. We cannot have that in our secondary, and they released him today to give opportunities to some of these younger guys coming in, Joey Porter Jr., Trice, that they drafted in the 7th round. Cousin Mike Baroni, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty. Look, it just opens up a huge opportunity for some younger Steelers. The Steelers signed the gentleman from Minnesota, so they are looking, and if they're not up to par, they are cutting. I have never seen a Steelers team signing people and also cutting players right now who they just signed approximately 2 months ago. So, I mean, that's just how it is. So, well, I don't know a lot because I don't know. I had a little bit of freeze up here on my lovely computer screen. My Xfinity cable bill is paid up, so I hope there's no discrepancies as I'm shouting out some Steeler knowledge to all you Steeler fans. But now there's opportunities in our secondary to actually get some players, the Joey Porters, the Trice. They might move him, or Trey Norwood. There's going to be opportunities in our secondary now because they have released Arthur Millette. Sorry, Arthur, you didn't make the cut. Okay. The Steelers will be holding their rookie minicamp from May 12th to the 14th at UPMC, the Rooney Sports Complex on the south side. It's a 2-day camp starting Friday morning. 7 players that were drafted in the draft, and also 7 undrafted players, but numerous players that they have signed to actually come in from the XFL or any other positions that they didn't get drafted to impress the Steelers, maybe get to a practice squad or just to get their name noticed for later on if there's injury in the season. Mollett knew he wouldn't be starting. Yeah, there's no doubt about it because he can't cover. Look, 105, 0.5 passer rating. It's not good, and we don't need that in a Steelers secondary. So the Steelers also invited two players who just was on the mini camp from the New York Jets last week. Last week they had the Giants. Both teams suck anyway. So they had last week former Memphis quarterback Sharonde Oliver and North Carolina defensive tackle Ajake Gill are coming into camp. They just did the Giants camp last week. Joe, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. I'm sorry I'm an hour later, but we're going to talk Steeler football. And if you guys have any questions and comments, please throw them out there on the social media on my Facebook, and I will actually put them out there to the masses. And I do appreciate it. If you haven't hit subscribe, smash that button, people. We are close to 950 YouTubers. Thanks to special field correspondent Shane Staubmiller working hard. We're getting close to 950, and then we get 1,000. 1,000 subscribers is a small thing I'm shooting for, and I'm shooting more for that. So, but also they invited center Darkiri Wilson from North Carolina A&T. So he was. They're looking at smaller colleges. So they're bringing a lot of those players up because remember, guys, in the Steelers' history, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Bill Nunn in the 70s, went and scouted smaller colleges. That's where they got John Stallworth and stuff like that in the 70s. So hopefully they have some scouts, Ike Taylor. And Merrill Hodge is now a scout for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Merrill Hodge knows his football. There's no doubt about it. So Merrill's probably going down there looking at some guys and giving some guys an opportunities to come up to these mini camps. No, Joe. Tom Brady still sucks. Yeah, he did own the Steelers, but Ben owned him his first game ever. I'll go with that. We couldn't beat him in a championship game. It was a debacle. But it is what it is. And also, they invited St. Louis Battlehawks center and all XFL selection, Mike Pezanik. Okay, they invited him to the mini camp. They also invited Steelers are the champions, Benjamin. Yes, I agree. They fullback / tight end Maverick Wolfley, like that name, Maverick Wolfley. He is the nephew of Steeler great lineman Craig Wolfley and one of the voice of the Steelers broadcasting on WDVE. And also, he is the grandson of Ray Mansfield, who played center in the first Super Bowl. Thanks, brother. I love you too. Thanks for coming on, Joe. I love you bashing. It's cool. We do play the Patriots this year. We play them at home, actually. So, yeah. So he's coming to mini camp, and we'll see. Maybe these guys will get a contract. Maybe get a practice squad, something. I know as I'm going to get later on to my my topics, there's going to be. Mike says the Steelers have 6 Super Bowl wins. Don't have asterisk besides it on any of them. Yeah, that's a goddamn controversy there in its own self. Yeah. So now maybe the Steelers' last signing. I'm going to get to some comments. Oh, hey, Craig. Oh, from beautiful Patton. Thank you for tuning in. I'm trying, brother. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate. Hey, Shane, there he is. Big thumbs up. Yeah, Craig, I appreciate all your support jumping on to these Steelers shows, jumping on the wrestling shows, jumping on the pulp culture show. You've been here through day one, and I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. We all have to do a game together. Benjamin says, go Steelers, Stairway to Heaven by 7. Okay, let's get back. Now, the Steelers looking to maybe sign some more players here. They're not done. Omar Khan is not done, guys. They're looking maybe to sign, maybe the last signing for the Steelers, former Alabama star, inside linebacker, Rasheed Evans. He was drafted in the 22nd pick in the first round of 2018 by the Titans. He was linked to the Steelers. The Steelers in 2018 was actually going to trade up for him, but we actually drafted Trey Edmonds, who's now not a Steeler, and he's with the Philadelphia Eagles. So we need some inside linebacking help. So maybe Omar Khan can do his magic. Looks like Khan is like the Kevin Feige in the MCU. Omar Khan, we trust. He has not been messing up in the last year to this year. He's been doing great. So he's finagling the numbers. There must be some salary cap that the Steelers can actually sign some of these players that we need. We need a lot of depth. A lot of depth. Chris, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty Show. Thank you so much. We need depth, guys. And there's going to be cutting people. They're going to be signing people. Look, this mini camp is going to be something. They're just going to try to get the feel. Shane, that's funny. Omar Khan is like a James Bond villain. Well, locked Iron Jaw. What was it? Jawbreaker. I'll take a jawbreaker into the playoffs. I don't care. So now there's been a lot of crazy speculation. A lot of crazy. It's been steaming a little bit here in the Pittsburgh world. Joe says Schittsburg needs to change coaching staff, brother. Well, Matt Canada is our offensive coordinator. I don't disagree with you there. With Matt Canada having all these weapons at his disposal, we shall see how he plays into the 2023 season. I believe that the assistant that they hired is waiting in the wings if Canada cannot produce. And but I'm going to say this because Mike Tomlin, is talked to him, told J.J. Watt to come to Pittsburgh. Come out to the training facility just to hang out. Just hang out and see how it's going. Put your feet up. So, Tomlin could probably it's small and minute. I don't care what anybody says. I've seen crazier things happen in my life. So, look, I know J.J. Watt has retired, but, Tomlin could probably convince him, look, man, one more year. You get to play with your brother. You guys, it's never been done. 2 defensive player of the years, brothers playing on the same team. Let's get a contract. Get you out of retirement. Let's play some number deals. I'll send you to Omar Khan. You go to Omar's office. You wheel and deal. And see what's going on. And I know maybe this talk maybe gets to JJ a little bit. He's thinking about it a little bit. He's like, maybe I got a little bit left. My back is not too fucked up. I want to play some football with my brother. Maybe get the Steelers into the fucking playoffs where me and him could actually sit back and have a beer 20 years from now and say, hey, remember when I played for the Steelers and me and you were crushing people? I don't know. It's all speculation, but I think maybe if Tomlin there's possibilities out there. Nobody ever thought in their wildest mind that I ever get engaged to be married. So there's possibilities that J.J. Watt could become maybe a Pittsburgh Steelers. I know they want him to keep I know Ike Taylor said on his podcast, keeping game shape because maybe they call. They might not do it in the first part of the season, but what about if something happens and you know what? He still be football ready. He could play. Just saying. I'm just putting it out there, people. I would go buy a J.J. Watt jersey tomorrow. So Joe says definitely should have a better team than they had. Well, I hope so. So let me look at 3 scenarios right now of situations at training camp before we get into training camp because there's all this speculation and whatever. Robbie, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty Show Wednesday night at 9 o'clock edition. I was a little late, so definitely sponsored. No, what's up? No, this is sponsored by Iron City and Icy Light because I drink the local economy's beer, and also it is from Alley Cat Beverage in Clymer, Pennsylvania, where you can get all the beer you want and go down to Bob's Pizza and grab some Wapahos and some pizza just the same. But anyway, let's get to some situations at training camp. There's going to be competitions for the 4th and 5th receiver spot, as well as the number 3 tight end, because those are 2 of the most positions battles when training camp is here, people. That is going to be a lot of battles right there. And also, let me add, thank you so much, Joe. Let me add the rookie number one tackle coming in. I don't think there's a competition with Dan Moore, but I'm going to get to that in about a second. But let's just look at it this way. 3 individuals to watch during training camp, when training camp starts, is Miles Boykin. The receiver, Miles Boykin, seems to have an uphill battle to actually make week one's Steeler roster with all these receivers, especially if you got somebody that has the thrill and come in out of camp. That's the camp lover, the camp love. Everybody has that camp love that's catching all the passes and doing whatever, trying to make the team. Who is that going to be this year? Especially with Calvin Austin coming back and seeing what he can do, and we shall see. But also, Miles Boykin is a special teamer. We got to see. But does Miles Boykin right now, paper, does he make the team? We don't know. It's too early to speculate, but these are just some points that I'm going out there because, I got to do what I got to do. That's right, Benjamin. That's awesome. So also, Connor Hayward. That's right, the brother Cam. Okay. Also, they say maybe not make the roster, especially since the Steelers drafted the Washington. You never know, because Gentry and Hayward serve the same purpose on the roster as blocking tight ends and behind Washington and Freiermuth. Maybe if they use him as a fullback. Mike says, if you're not bothering, you're not trying, Joe says. Mike says, do you think they should give Azrael a chance at punting job since he's cleared off of the charges in California? Ooh, I know they brought somebody in. I don't know. I'm going to say, the rookie, the one that we got from the Jets could give some competition to Percy, our punter. I can't even say his goddamn name because, I mean, he was the Ray Guy performer he drafted, 2 years ago. He needs to step up. If not, we get rid of him. I don't know, Mike. I don't know. We already have 2 punters in camp, so that's already the competition. I don't think we need 3. So, but I just want to say Connor Hayward, maybe they move him to fullback, and then have the 3 have Freiermuth, Washington, and Gentry as your tight end / have Hayward as a / tight end fullback. I like him as a fullback. He can actually catch out of the backfield, and they could do something. Okay, let me hold on here. Well, let me see here. Hey, Bubba, if we can compare the Pittsburgh Steelers to Superman, what do you feel is the kryptonite that has been keeping the Steelers from the 7th ring? Discipline. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with discipline because if they were disciplined, they wouldn't had when they had Ben them a couple years ago and they had the triple Bs. They didn't perspire. They didn't. They perspired. They fucked up. They didn't have the discipline to actually face who they needed to face. And on paper, they were good, but I just say discipline cost them from getting our 7th ring. I'm sorry, I'm drunk after. No, that's okay. You're allowed to drink, brother. It's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say, Craig. Discipline. They lack discipline, but hopefully this year they come out smash mouth football, Pittsburgh Steeler football, get the wins they need to get, the close victories, the victories where they should have had one against the Jets and the New England Patriots last year that would have got them into playoffs. Those are the games that the Pittsburgh Steelers got to win, and in their division. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm not done yet because I'll get back to that. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to surprise some people. Yes, Mike, they always play down their opponents, and they should have been destroying them. Yes, I agree, and that's coaching though too. But you shouldn't have to get up to play people when you're getting paid all that big money. That's how I feel. Now, Dan Moore Jr. will likely be relegated to a backup role. That's a situation in training camp. I better not goddamn see Dan Moore as a starting tackle. Now Moore want to maybe go after a starting job elsewhere. See ya. Bye. I know we need depth. Depth is good, but now he could fetch a late round pick on the trade market if we decide to trade him in training camp, because there might be somebody out there that we just signed that could be greater than Dan Moore will own Pittsburgh. Yeah, he's retired, brother. He can't even get laid. His wife left him, man. He's all that organic milk that he was drinking and all that stuff he ate. He needs to eat a goddamn hot dog. That's right, Benjamin. Tom Brady sucks. Yeah, I don't think Tom Brady ever ate a hot dog ever in his life that was in a bun. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but anyway, that's funny. I just thought of that. So let's get to what I was saying about Steelers making the playoffs. Now, Caesar Sportsbook, the Steelers are currently sitting with the worst odds to win the division at 550 plus 550. I think that's bullshit. They trail the Bengals. The Bengals are at a plus 120. Ravens are plus 275. And the Browns are plus 360. That's ridiculous. That's just total ridiculous. I don't think the Browns should be that high. I mean, hey, Rich Smoke, the smartest man in Philadelphia, just jumped on. I don't think that the 550 plus 550 is, but that's what they do. They bet. So actually, that's a good bet, I guess, if you want to bet that, because when the Pittsburgh Steelers take the division, if you get it at plus 550, you're a winner. The Steelers are better. Eagles over the Steelers, just picking on you. Well, you guys went to the Super Bowl, so I can't say nothing. You got me beat there, But I don't think we play you this year, so we're good. We'll play you next year. We got to play you and the whole Georgia Bulldog team. So, but yeah, that could be a good bet, people. You could bet this Pittsburgh plus 550 to take that division. Put $100 on it. Steelers are marked safe for 2023. Yes, we are. So and now the schedule comes out tomorrow. The schedule for the whole NFL comes out tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's probably going to be on NFL Network. Vegas owns the NFL. Yeah, I know. I can't bet on nothing, Joe, because I can't win or I'd retire. I bet up that I can get up and get some fresh air and breathe fresh air and get up out of bed every morning. That's the only bet I got. But the schedule, all the NFL teams' schedule will be out 8 p.m. be released. And then you'll know. You know where we're playing at. I can actually take my planner and I can actually mark down, because I usually do this. I mark down. I invested in the Pittsburgh Steelers. I plan my life in the fall around the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's sad, but it's true. I might get sick. I don't know. But same. Yeah, see, I plan it. It's the only thing I want to do is watch the Steelers football. That's the only thing I like to do in the fall. It's one of my pride and joys. Now, the Steelers home games, I don't know when they're playing. I don't know what day they're playing. That'll be tomorrow. But I just put it on today. The home games are your typical division opponents, the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Browns. Okay. Cardinals are coming to town. I don't know if that's preseason or regular season. I don't know. The Packers, with no Aaron Rodgers, is coming to town. The Jaguars, with Tony Khan's dad with all that money, is coming to town. Hey, thank you. Hey, have a great night, Joe. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be done here pretty soon. But thank you, as always, for tuning in. I do appreciate it, Joe, and coming on, man. So God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. And the Patriots, Joe, here to go. The Patriots are coming to Pittsburgh, home. It's a home game. The 49ers, that might be a tough one. And the Titans, all home. Okay. Now, these are the road games, of course. Baltimore, Ravens, Cincinnati, Bengals, we beat them last year. The Browns at Cleveland in the shithole. Benjamin says the Steelers are number one. Oh, love you too, Joe. Thank you so much. Now the Texans with all their draft picks, are a road game. The Colts in dire need of the Colts there. Probably playing against a rookie quarterback, maybe. That's an away game. The Raiders with no David Carr, they're going to have a quarterback. I don't know. I don't care. As long as the Steelers don't go out partying. I don't know when that game will be. We beat them last year in a great victory. The 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Reception at home last year. I know they're going to have revenge. Who cares? I don't give a rat's ass. We're going out to Vegas and kick their fucking ass. Yep. With Kenny Pickett, baby. Kenny Pickett and Najee Harris getting 15, 6. I'll tell you what, let's go 1,600 yards. And then the Rams, who are imploding from within, and we got to travel a whole way across the goddamn United States to Seattle. So, yeah, that's the furthest one. I don't know when we're playing any of these guys. So it doesn't matter. Tomorrow you'll know when we are, what's prime time, what's Monday night game, what's a Thursday night game, whatever game, Amazon Prime. You'll know it all tomorrow night. Just get your calendars, mark it down, mark it when the Pittsburgh Steelers are playing, who they're playing, what they're playing, where they're playing. I know I will have that tomorrow. May 11th, the new schedule. Woo woo. There you go. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow, brother. You'll know. You'll plan accordingly. Your Philadelphia Eagles. Yes. So you'll definitely plan to that. But like I said, I appreciate all you guys. Kenny Potts, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Please hit the smash that button, get it out there. We're starting to get a little bit of momentum here, people, for real. I'm liking some numbers. The guys that we do these mega casts with on wrestling, great time. I love doing that. That's another part of the concept of the Triple B experience. We do Pulp Cultures Friday night. We'll be doing it at 8 o'clock Friday night. Tonight was a little bit behind because I had some stuff I had to get done. I'm so sorry, but I tried to get it done. And this episode right now is number 64. I'm not going to go. I'm just going to go keep going. So when I started this, next week will be 65 episodes nonstop the whole way through, getting ready for mini camp and training camp. I would like to go down to the Steelers camp in Latrobe and see if I can get on the field, see if I can interview anybody. I'm going to try to do what I can, and let you guys know what is going on in Steeler world, the cuts, the signs, injuries, all this. It's going to be a great season, guys, and I appreciate you guys joining me in the off season, but it is going to be a hell of a ride this year. I guarantee it. Grab me a case of Rolling Rock when you get there. Okay, Rich. I'm telling you. No, they don't even make them anymore. My cat looks at me when I watch football. Well, hey, good for you, buddy. As long as he doesn't talk to you, Benjamin, you're good. Cats like some catnip. Hey, things get crazy. You just never know. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I want to make another small little sponsor thing here. My buddy Todd DeFazio, Double D, is doing a huge comedy thing June 3rd. I'm going to get this out of here. Hold on. Let me give it a second here. I told him I promoted on all my platforms. Never share the catnip with your cat. Yeah, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Rolling Rock is owned by Was. I don't like Rolling Rock. So let me see here. Yes, Todd, June 3rd. June 3rd. It's a big, huge comedy show. He's promoting it. It's called the Grand Slam Comedy Event. You could buy tickets at grandslamcomedy.eventbrite.com. Event, EVENT, BRITE.com. Food and drink specials. Tickets are $20. Todd DeFazio Media presents a Grand Slam comedy event Saturday, June 3rd at the Backdraft, 3049 Churchview Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA 15227. Doors open at 7 p.m. The host is Mike Zidell of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. He also is on DVE Morning Show. Joey Welsh is there. Trey McDonald, and the headliner from DVE's Morning Show is Jeff Conkle. 10% of the money made from the event will be donated to the local youth baseball team. I'll have it on my Facebook stuff. Rob, did you see Cordell representing Steelers Nation on today's show this week? No, I did not, Rob, because I was at work. Yeah, Cordell was a hell of a guy. We did a interview last year with a mega cast with Cordell Stewart, and I was very, very honored. It's back in the archives, people. If you want to go back here, yes, we interviewed Cordell Stewart on a mega cast with myself and the guys from the Triple B Experience and the guys from the Steelers Realm podcast. And we also did it with Randy Fuller. Randy Fuller was a good friend of the mega cast. Hopefully we can get him on, but he's more friendly with the Steelers Realm podcast. They got the connections. I don't, but I'm going to try. So if I can get any free agents that are signing down in training camp, if I can get any, check, I will. He made the lady faint. Okay, I'll have to check that out. If I can get anybody Steeler wise, I'm going to try. I'm going to try my damnedest. I have to talk to the Steelers publicist. Maybe this show is a little too extreme, but you know what? It's a down to earth show brought to you by a diehard Steeler fan, and they can't go wrong with that. So, guys, hit the smash button on YouTube. Get us to 950, then to 1,000, and listen to the audio on Spotify. Just smash the shit out of everything. Subscribe. Tell everybody. It's a slow, tedious process that I've been doing with all these podcasts. I'm waiting for the Indiana County's Finest podcast show contest is done. I don't know, but I guarantee you if I win, I'm drinking a beer and drinking a shot on the show here, thanking each and one of you guys for helping me out, for voting and doing whatever I need to do. But I tell you right now, I'm going to get out of here 31 minutes and 38 seconds. I appreciate all you guys. If you just tuned on, I always do the replay. You guys can check it out on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, Twitter. You guys can do whatever. It's my personal Twitter page. I got to get more tech stuff a little bit better, and I also got to get some merchandise up and running here. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you win, I'm joining you. We'll have a shot with you. Okay, brother. If I win, I'll put the word out. We'll have a mega cast salute. All right, Rich. Thank you guys for all tuning in. I appreciate everybody for spending their time watching me on my podcast shows. I love doing it. I'm not going to quit doing it. You can't fucking stop me. I am that electric. I'm ready to go. Friday night at 8 o'clock will be the Triple B Experience. We're talking pulp culture. And I will tell you about my experience last week in lovely Altoona. And it wasn't pretty, but I'll tell you what. It's going to be explicit and it's going to be real at 8 o'clock. Get ready because I am going to shoot like no other. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. I'll see you guys Friday. Hit like and subscribe. Go Steelers. We'll have more Steelers stuff next week. Okay, here we go, people. Thank you. Peace out.